Yes, I did. We're live. That's also the scream the stream right now.
0% is what it felt like. Hi, everybody.
Alrighty, let's get the come hang out. We're live. Excellent, excellent.
I'm not going to touch anything either. I'm not popping it out. I'm not going to the YouTube to get the chat.
No problem. Alrighty, we can lose the working on updates. I think we can turn that one off. Alrighty, we got everybody else has this screen, the thumbnail, but you have your one screen ahead. Hey, Heaven, how's it going? Thanks for the patience to everybody who had patience. Me and Mike had less patience.
Yeah, I had 0.
We were waiting on a computer reboot for Mike's computer. That's getting, I guess, pretty old at this point, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's like 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah, rock and roll. We got the crew piling in. We got RJ, we got Sly, we got Electric, Heaven. All my favorites are here.
We're seeing today.
Yeah, we're watching some of them. We're gonna watch Electric and Cass. We're gonna watch Midbus and Tsukaba. We're gonna watch Jordan and Prime Sparks, and we're gonna watch Poppin and Forest. And then the other 4 are me and Electric are gonna do tomorrow. 3 of them are played. 1, I believe, is playing in a bit. I don't know. Evening on Sunday is as specific as the scheduling channel is. But hey, everybody in the chat, let me know if our audios are out of sync or like wildly different volumes, because I didn't check. I just went straight to streaming. But
yeah, if they're different, sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, I can adjust on my end if they're different. So that's why. Yeah, that's why I want to check. But let's we got 4 matches to watch, and we're starting 25 minutes late. So excellent. We're sounding good. Let's fire them up.
Let's see
here.
those monotype teams.
Yeah, we're reusing some of Tsukaba's presentation from the playoff showcase. Specifically so we got all the matches that are happening. We're watching the first 4 today, and then the second 4 will be tomorrow. But first up, we've got Electric versus Cass, the Mono Dragons versus Mono Fairies.
The type matchup. This is where we find out if Nintendo did what they were trying to do.
Yeah, well, Electric mono type. Yeah, only type. Mono meaning one, meaning only, right? That's
yep.
that
meaning
tracks. Oh no, this needs to be a slightly smaller font
now
size.
Luckily for both of these players, none of these are monotype except for Dragonair.
Format text.
There's Comfy, Mono Fairy.
Comfy is Mono Fairy, yes.
Okay, so there's 2 that are monotype. And Doxbud. There's 3.
Yeah, 3. But yeah, it's both teams have been fun to watch. We got Braff. Dang, we got the whole crew. Not the whole
I would
crew.
say that the Fairy team has been really fun to watch. I would say that the Dragon team has just been completely oppressively dominant.
Yeah, I mean, Electric has been killing it, right? I mean, they're always saying like, "Oh, anybody could have won with this team. The team is so busted."
Well, that's not true.
That's just not true. Yeah, Fairy Bread type. That's true. Yeah, Fairy Bread. But anyway, let's get this first match. We'll see.
Good, we brought the poison steel type.
The 2 teams brought. We've got Executor, Dondozo, Hisui and Gudra. We got the Tatsugiri and the Zygarde and the Naganadel, no Dragapult, which is kind of surprising. I think Screamtail can probably boost your speed to be faster, so maybe Electric just didn't want it to be like Scarfed or whatever, and maybe just wanting to kind of play a
Yeah.
different style of game, something like that. The Dragapult Naganadel lead has been very reliable for Electric throughout the season, but certainly capable of some other stuff. Unsurprisingly, we do see the Poison and Steel types, as you mentioned. We got a 4x weakness here, but with a Terra Fire to lose that.
Yeah.
And then on Cass's side, we've got the Screamtail and the Comfy, Tapu Fini. We've got the Ninetales, Alola. We've got Doxbund, and we got Mega Mawile. Also, unsurprisingly.
Mega Mawile has been a star.
Cass, for the most part, bringing a lot of the heavy hitters. Mega Mawile, Tapu Fini have taken most of Cass's kills this season, as was pointed out by Sukaba last week. Doxbun, that's been kind of a late season clutch addition to the squad.
Been showing up.
And then some of her good support Pokemon as well. We got the Screamtail, Comfy, and Ninetales. Ninetales probably there to set up an Aurora Veil potentially. Ice type, also good offensively, right? Like maybe we're tearing into something that loses the fairy weakness.
Which we are. Oh,
generally
they are. Gotcha.
Yeah. And then we've got a freeze dry, right? We've got the multiple water types here as well. So
yeah, Tatsugiri not usually having a ×4 weakness.
Yeah, exactly. So we've definitely got some moves to make here on both sides. Let's go ahead and see how this one starts. Let's get the leads going, and then I will slow it down here. So we get the snow up. This is kind of an interesting lead, right? Doxbun, Ninetales, not a super
not a lot of offense.
Yeah, not a lot of offense. Typically, Doxbun, either needs to set up or take a fire attack to get a boost, something like that. Maybe here for Aroma Veil to prevent some taunt stuff, but that hasn't really been how Electric's been playing this season.
Yeah, it's been pretty offensive from Electric.
Yeah, and then we've got the Dondozo and Naganadel. Naganadel mostly been setting Tailwind early turns and then just blasting stuff until it dies. Dondozo has mostly, but not always, come with Commander Tatsugiri. It has occasionally been just do its own thing, be a bulky attacker type stuff. But so we get a Protect out of the Doxbund and Sludge Bomb. No Focus Sash.
I was wondering if that Ninetales could possibly outspeed that Naganadel, and it seems like it could not.
Yeah, I mean it can't naturally, but
right.
The Focus Sash exists. Naganadel might not have been max speed, although that's a nice number to hit. Probably you want to hit at least 180 so that if the Screamtail isn't booster speed, you can outspeed it, which means you're going to catch Ninetales anyway. But that Sludge Bomb KO, get a beast boost, is brutal. Now it's even going to outspeed a booster speed Screamtail, and that was pretty much just for free.
I'm assuming water ground attack from the Dondozo as well coming, and it was aimed at the Ninetales, is my guess here. No, the ×4.
Heavy Slam, but
so Terra Fire would have let it survive both of those attacks.
Yeah, quite possible. I mean, it's still pretty frail, but even so, quite possibly. Yeah, what is the Terra on it? Yeah, it is Terra Fire. Yep. Alrighty, so we got turn 2 already Cast a little bit on the back foot, but certainly not insurmountable, right? I mean, Mawile's got its best move, Sucker Punch.
Yeah, these Pokemon
And
are great. You just don't bring Ninetales to die turn 1.
yeah, exactly. So we do get the Commander boost
Okay,
here,
Commander.
and we're locked in. Cass doing some switching. We get the Mega Evolution.
That's going to
Big
hurt.
Earthquake, doing a lot of damage. And Play Rough is not because of that Terra Steel.
Now, I'm assuming that Finny gets Haze, but we've seen all 4 Pokemon now.
We have seen all 4 Pokemon. I also am pretty sure Tapu Fini gets Haze. Screamtail might also get Haze. I'm not sure. There's generally, the teams have ways of getting rid of these boosts or working around them or whatever, but a couple of +2 Earthquakes is rough.
Yeah, this is a lot of turns for just a boosted Dondozo to be out.
Yeah, picking up a kill here. Mega Mawile almost dead. Keyberry to boost the defense on the Doxman there, so we're getting something going here. Maybe we're gonna get some body presses, presumably. Oh, we get a wish. Okay, playing it a little slow. Make something happen here. Big critical hit on the Sucker Punch there. Mega Mile is going to go down. The Doxman definitely is not. Body press. Ugh. Staying alive on 1%. Wish comes true. Back up to 90. And 1v4 is a lot to ask. And the Doxman not up to the task. But we've got more games to go, and we can see what kind of changes Cass is going to make. See if Electric feels like they need to make any changes or not. But let's see what leads we've got here in Game 2. Doxman, Mega Mawile, and the same lead from Electric.
This makes the Naganadel first turn a lot harder than just Sludge Bomb into the Ninetales.
Definitely. We got the Steel typing, obviously, on the Mawile. Sucker Punch, gonna do, if Naganadel just attacks in, then Sucker Punch is going to do a lot. But that's definitely a mind game you don't necessarily want to get into, just because it can also just set a tailwind, right? We know it's the fastest thing around. It can get the Dondozo going fast.
And attacking into that slot is inherently risky with the Dondozo out.
True.
Because that slot can just disappear.
Can just vanish with Tatsugiri switching in. Let's see what we get here. So we get the Intimidate. No, we saw that last game as well, the Oblivious there. Woof.
Naganadel hits so hard.
Yeah, it does. It's got like 120, 125 base special attack, something like that. Like, it's pretty good. Oh, we get Toxic Poisoned here.
Okay, that's great.
And a switch out. And Body Press into a Protect is pretty rough. Double into the Protect.
And we're Sleep from Yawn.
Icy Wind now getting some extra damage onto the Doxman since the Terra. Heavy Slam, only neutral, not doing too much. Hits the Focus Sash there. I assume Electric wanting to keep the Tatsugiri alive to potentially switch back in with the Dondozo rather than just let it die on this next turn. Pretty decent damage with that next Heavy Slam, but we get the heal up with the Citrus Berry.
This Goodra feels like a problem. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how they're gonna deal with it.
For a lot of teams.
Like, after all this dust settles, I don't know how you then deal with that Goodra. If you get past all this dust settling.
Yeah, so we get Wish here. We can get probably probably like a double Protect or something like that out of Cass. We'll let this Toxic go, but we're going to get the Toxic dead. Wish comes true.
That Blizzard was rough.
Yeah, surprised not to just
better option they have there.
Surprised not to just see kind of a slower play there. I mean, maybe there just isn't a maybe there just isn't protect on Ninetales, but no protect and no focus sash seems pretty unlikely to me. It's a mon that generally wants to
Live
be
for 2
around
turns.
more than one turn. Yeah.
So we got through the Dondozo from the poison. I mean, that Blizzard helped with that, but the Darkspawn's just never beating this Gudra.
We're just still in a 3v1, and just like that, we've got our first semifinal playoff contender in Electric.
That's pretty much what his games or Electric's games have looked like the entire season.
Either just that or miserable grinding slogs with like Gudra. and Executor protecting and switching in Trick Room and stuff like that. But I mostly didn't put those games on Weekly Heat because they're not as. I mean, I like them. I spoke of them favorably in my notes. Yeah, quite possibly one of the fastest sets for Electric this season. Turn 9 and turn 7, a couple relatively quick ones. There's definitely been some turn 15, turn 18 games type that. But yeah, well, for a singles player, Electric, you sure are playing doubles to a high level here. Yeah, and as predicted, how does the Mono Fairy team deal with Dondozo? The answer is it kind of doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, it took every single one of its resources in game 2 to get it down with poison ticks. Like, it was brutal. And I liked bringing Finny that second game. It seemed like it could survive and actually do things, just not to the Dondozo.
Yeah, let's take a look at these teams here. So we saw basically the same four mons out of Electric both games. We saw the full set here. Iron Plate for extra heavy slam damage.
Ooh, that's fun.
Helping Hand we didn't see. We saw everything else out of the Tatsugiri.
What does Iron Ball do?
Iron Ball makes it heavier and slower.
Make you slower? Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's no Iron Ball, though.
No, I know. I was saying, like, is that better than Iron Plate for heavy slam damage?
But... I don't...
But, I mean, they're running Jolly. They did not want to be slower.
Yeah. Well, true. But, yeah, it makes... Scarf Naganadel. So we were not gonna ever...
We're not gonna get outfed by the Ninetales.
Or the booster Screamtail.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably... That speed number probably just gets it over the booster.
Yeah, Timid Scarf probably gets it one past booster. And then the mons we didn't see, Leftover Zygarde with 1,000 Waves, Iron Tail, Coil Substitute, and Trick Room Protect Flamethrower Sludge Bomb with a Roselia Berry on Executor that we also didn't see.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of mixed sets. Well, I guess not a lot, but we got Heavy Slam and Flamethrower here on this Gudra, and then U-Turn you're not necessarily bringing for damage, but is technically a mixed set here on the Nagano
I would
assume
that Flamethrower is so that it can still deal with the Mawile even after the Intimidate.
Yeah, possibly.
That's a reasonable answer, and you can Life Dew when they're sucker punching, and yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was the False Dragons show, and we're all just watching it. Let's see what Cass had here. So we did have booster speed, not absolutely max speed, but my guess is this is probably something like fast enough to be faster than Naganadel with booster speed, and so they were just kind of speed creeping each other, perhaps. It was scarfed. Okay. Yeah.
And with 3 ice moves and a fire move.
Sure.
But wow. Yeah, but it was counted on that it was not outspeeding. Although the fact that it didn't have Aurora Veil, it killing it turn 1 isn't like the most important. Obviously that Blizzard hurts a lot, but
yeah. yeah, out scarfed is pretty brutal. It's certainly happened to me before. We got the played rough sucker punch. Oh, sword stance we didn't see in the match. We saw everything out of the dock spun, including the key berry, which is nice. Like to see that. Almost a fully supportive. I mean, essentially fully supportive, right? Like we do have 2 and 28 special attack.
Yeah,
Dazzling Gleam, but
it looks like this team was really, really set up to deal with the slow stalling version of the Dragon team, and that is not what they faced.
and that and it was Scarf Naganadel and Dozogiri instead, with an unkillable Gudra in the back.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's see what we got next here. We've got turn that one off. We've got Sukaba versus Midbus here.
Oh, I've liked Sukaba's team this year. It's been fun.
Let's take a look at the whole matchup here real quick, just as a reminder. The Victini Tyranitar team had a good stand mode. Tyranitar, a big preseason pickup, was not in the draft, but has been on the team since week 1. Along with the Psychic Terrain, Victini has not showed up a ton, but not never. And then Sukaba, we've got just a bunch of mons with crazy power, and then some good support stuff to go with it.
Huge numbers. Was the Metagross on that team preview?
I don't know. We did pull it up, so yeah,
okay,
he's peeking back there.
He's hiding behind Zarude.
Yep. Oh, let's get there we go. Now they can see the matchup too. We've got like Pheromosa, Crobat, Suicune, some good support stuff. Pheromosa also just hits super hard once and dies. Hasn't used it a ton, but does have the Steely Spirit plus Mega Metagross Steel move option. I think it might have happened once or twice, but Ursaluna Blood Moon, which is way better than Ursaluna regular. And then,
for sure. You don't have to count on guts and knockoffs not going your way and everything.
Yeah, also just a little less dependent on perfect like speed positioning and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Carbink, the cheapo that Midbus loved, the Jellicent that was really good for them. Celesteela, obviously just a miserable, brutal mon to get through because it's so strong and powerful and good. And and then sort of the extra stuff, right? Camerupt came once or twice. I'm not sure if Sukaba ever brought Camerupt. Virizion got in a couple times. Marowak, Houndstone, stuff like that.
Yeah, Houndstone. I just love that Sukaba has the bulky Tailwind mode and the super fast Crobat Tailwind mode. I just love that it has those two options.
Yeah, pretty nice stuff. Let's see what we got here. So we got the Tyranitar, Victini, Excelgor, Celesteela, Indeedee Male, and the Dracozolt versus the Hatterene, Mega Metagross, what's it called? Zarude, Suicune. Camerupt did show up this week, and Pheromosa as well. All right. Did it come a ton this season? Am I just like Camerupt blind or something? I don't know.
I feel like it has been in a lot of matches, but there's also been the Mega Camerupt team.
Yeah, there's also Jordan's Mega Camerupt team. Maybe I'm combining them in my brain, and so I'm just giving Jordan all the credit for any time the camel came. But
well, he's talked about the camel more.
True. All right, let's see how this one starts off here. Well, we jumped into the last one pretty quick. You talk about so obviously Midbus came with a fast team, right? Sukaba came with fast mons, but the option to go much slower, right? We can slow it down, grind it out with Hatterene, Camerupt, Suicune. Zarude can kind of play in both. Mega Metagross can play in both. Obviously Pheromosa really only for the fast mode, but is blisteringly fast. So
and it can set up the slow mode just by killing something. I mean,
True. Yeah. It can kill something. Hatterene sets up Trick Room, and then it dies to get out of the way. Certainly a potential. Yeah. So let's see how these leads look here. We'll see what's up.
Midbus has a lot of good switch-in tools to counter things. Just a lot of Pokemon with a lot of huge resistances.
Yeah, definitely. Right. And so we get the sand up here. Fastest Mon. I think Dracozolt is gonna be outspeeding the Pheromosa in the sand, although I don't know for 100% because
It
Pheromosa
really depends,
is
doesn't it?
super fast. Right. It probably
Well, I mean,
is.
it's like about double.
Yeah.
So depending on how they both spec them.
Yeah. Let's see how we start here. Yeah. So we get
Does.
turn 1 there. Breaking Swipe, gonna get some attack drops. Pheromosa
That's
doesn't
not
love
going to
that.
make that survive.
Dang.
Okay, Sash does.
Still goes to Sash. Would have thought
I,
that would
I'm
not have been
assuming
the
it
case,
wasn't
but
close.
it must not have been. Right. I mean, it's a ×4 stab, so
Ridiculously strong Pokemon.
even even at -1. All right, but that's why we bring Focus Sash, the best item, right? So we still get to do something no matter what.
It's like an extra
speaking
Pokemon.
of, yeah, Rock Slide. Tsukaba gets the Tailwind up, but at the cost of one whole Pokemon, right? And
Yep.
that's quite a cost.
So instead of using the Pheromosa to set up a slow mode, they're setting up a fast mode with it. Like, that's reasonable.
Yep, totally. Knockoff gets the KO into the it was Magnet too. Into the Dracozolt. And Oko there with the Terra Dark knockoff, knocking off Magnet. So not a great position here for Midbus after it was feeling all right turn 1, but the Tailwind and then Zarude taking a kill kind of swings it back into Tsukaba's favor here.
Yeah, I mean, I know they have to like protect. They gotta try and get rid of the Tailwind turns, but it feels like the Tyranitar is just wasting a slot that turn, like to not get in something else free that can do something.
So Midbus kind of settling in here for a bit longer of a game here. Get a Leech Seed in, obviously. Normally not an option on Zarude. It has Terra into Dark, so we can Leech Seed into that slot. We've got the leftovers knocked off here. So not going to have too much healing, but, it is still a pain. It can protect. This will be the last turn of Tailwind. So probably just going to see a double protect here.
Sure, and then, I mean, now you can seed the other slot and just have 26% each time.
Ooh, just lives it because with a Terra V-Create.
And it was a Citrus Berry. They didn't even care. Like, it didn't boost their damage any having it.
We get the Suicune dead, and now we're in a 2v1 the other way. Tsukaba does have several turns of Tailwind here to make something happen with a Mega Metagross. But
they got to kill this Celesteela fast, though. Otherwise, I don't know what the... Okay, 45 is pretty good.
Leech Seed, we're going to see Protect here. Probably Midbus going to try for a double Protect.
Yeah, you have to.
We'll see here. Yeah, Protect fails, and Thunder Punch going to get the KO. So Tsukaba takes game 1. A lot closer than it's looked at the end of basically any turn, though. Like, it seems like at pretty much every point it was like, oh, well, that person is clearly very far ahead. Oh, well, that coach is very, very far ahead. And then at the end, it was like, oh, I don't actually know what's going to happen. And then when it came down to it, unsurprisingly, actually, the Mega Metagross, which is extremely strong, won.
Yeah, it can win a 1v1. I think that it was really crucial that the Suicune survived long enough to reset the Tailwind.
To set a second Tailwind, yep. I don't think... I mean, so after the first V-Create, right, because V-Create drops your speed as well, so, it's slower after the first one. I don't know what the speeds look like at -1. The Mega Metagross probably faster anyway, so it can probably get that KO.
Oh yeah, I mean
Even
Celesteela is
without the
really
Tailwind.
slow.
But well,
Extremely
no,
slow
I'm thinking to
at
keep
that
it
point.
from being a 2v1 for multiple turns, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
All
think that
right.
that was like Midbus was setting themselves up really well there, and then they just couldn't quite survive two Pokemon long enough to take down the Metagross.
Yeah, totally. Zarude, unsuspecting offensive monster. Sukaba's mostly played it kind of supportive, right? Lots of jungle healing. Knockoff, is a good offensive move, but also a support one. And just coming out the gate, just taking KOs here in the playoffs is crazy.
Yeah, I'm wondering if anything else comes. Like, I don't know if this Excelgor actually just has really good matchups into everything except for the camera up.
Yeah, it's pretty decent into a lot of it, right? Unburden allows it to be faster than the Pheromosa.
Now, we do know the Sash is on Tyranitar, so it's not on the Excelgor.
True. Or we have a problem.
Yeah. Although it dies even with the Sash because they've got Sandstream on their own team.
True.
But
still a problem, though. All right, so
okay.
looks like we're going
Next
to
up.
get a Psychic Terrain here. So some adjustments by Midbus for sure. Adjustments by Sakaba as well, right? Zarude on the field to start. So presumably we're gonna try and side spam this thing here a little bit.
Can't side spam the Zarude.
Coaching. Ooh, is this a Scarf? Indeedy? I think it very likely is to have outsped the
Zarude.
The Zarude, yeah.
This positioning seems really good for Midbus, having the Celesteela out against these Pokemon instead of things that can kill it.
So Zarude is still at +1, right? Maybe it's gonna take a kill here. Yeah. So still gonna get the kill
that thing's just never surviving anything.
Wakanberry, rolling Sheer Colds. Knock off.
I mean, that is the way to deal with Celesteela if you can do it.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, defense boost, not something. I mean, you're never getting speed on Celesteela, but you can get a lot of different things.
All right, we miss another Sheer Cold. That means the next one has to hit, right? No, it does not. It does though.
Oh, it was actually the past 2 times into the Indeedee.
Yes, yeah, it was just miss, and then dang, close it out. Sheer Cold KO.
It's crazy. I think that game was actually closer, even though it looks way not closer. I don't know. It might not be, but
yeah,
the positioning for Midbus seemed great for most of that game, and then things just started dying.
Yeah, tricking the Scarf onto the Suicune there kind of
it just helped the Suicune do Sheer Colds.
Yeah, just Scarf Sheer Cold. Maybe, not what I guess when was
it was probably not the plan for Sakaba to Scarf Sheer Cold that game, but what did they switch with?
Once it happened, it had a Wakanberry, which is the electric resist berry. Yeah, quite possibly, right? Dazzling Gleam instead kills who was on the field with it at the time. Zarude. Yeah, definitely kills the Zarude.
And we know it outspeeds it.
Yeah, does
the choice
scarf. Damage into the... How much did it do into the Suicune? Well, the Suicune wasn't around before, but yeah. Finishes off the Zarude. Damage into the Suicune. Which means the Zarude can't kill or can't do 94% to the Celesteela. Yeah, that feels like the trick. Pretty rough misplay there. Not necessarily misplay, but like definitely non-optimal, right? Because you're just sacrificing what was proving to be a pretty effective attacker in the form of
Yeah,
Scarf and
maybe
Didi.
their best attacker. Like it was outspeeding everything and
Yeah, which allows
doing a ton of
potentially the
damage.
Celesteela to start leech seeding stuff. Um, Suicune
Now, was
unlikely to
there
just be sheer colding forever if it didn't have to. So
there was still a Metagross in this, right? Like we only saw three Pokemon.
presumably Metagross is the fourth one. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
So
like there
like
was
it's
still a
not,
lot they had to deal with, but
yeah, but uh, much better
it's a different game.
position. But yeah, it's a whole different game if the trick doesn't happen there. But congratulations to Sakaba winning it 2-0. I
Yeah,
believe I
big
have.
numbers.
So I don't fully remember all my predictions. We can go back to not we right now, but one can go back to the playoff showcase that me, Daddy, and Sakaba did last week. I think I picked Midbus to win, and I think I picked Electric to win,
Castellan.
but wanted
Oh,
Cass to
okay.
win. So,
Well, yeah, we all wanted the Dragons to lose a game, but
but yeah. So, if my predictions are correct, great job, me. If they're not, oh well.
you had incomplete information.
Yeah, I didn't know the outcomes of the matches. All right, let's see these teams here real quick. What do we
Not those
got?
ones.
We've got nope. Oh, did I not pull these up? Nope, I didn't. Hold on. Okay. Um, 1 and 2.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
yep. All right, so we got. We didn't see the camera up. Had Assault Vest. We didn't see the Hatterene, Babiri
Oh, you
Berry,
know
which
what?
is the Steel Berry,
Did
and
they already have the
Degleam.
Tailwind up at that point? Like, was the trick to try and get it to have to use Tailwind over and over?
There was not Tailwind up at that point, so yeah, that could have been a give you a scarf, so you just have to Tailwind forever and
So you have to switch
force a
out
switch
that
out.
turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Definitely a possibility. Yeah, we didn't see the lunge. We saw the rest of it there. A couple of knockoffs. So choice banned Zarude. An explanation emerges. Choice
Yeah,
band
very,
knockoff.
very offensive.
Yeah. Bunch
Yeah,
of
the
people with
knockoff.
perfect predictions so far, apparently. Well done. Well done to Heaven and both of Electric's friends.
I mean, you can coin flip, and 25% of the time you were perfect already.
That's a good point. We got an aerial ace here.
The trick room after you, I like on the Hatterene.
Yeah, I like that too. Would have been fun to see.
So
Let's
that's
see.
a way for the Pheromosa to still do things in trick room, right?
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then we've got this cook is going off the rails versus Sakaba is the name of this team based. So we got the breaking swipe and bolt beat. Oh, taunt on the Dracozolt as well. We saw this whole set. Pretty standard stuff. Final Gambit on the
Power on
Victini.
the Tyranitar.
We had superpower.
Trying to think who that's for. Is that to kill a Rude?
Passing some substitutes potentially. That could have been scary.
Oh,
Pass the
Psychic Seed.
substitute
Okay.
to Celesteela. Yeah. Yeah, to trigger on Burden with your Psychic Surge.
Sure.
Yeah, that triggered in the match. And then yeah, Scarf with Force, Degleam, Mystical Fire, and Trick. Final Gambit on the Victini, I like.
I love
Nice
offensive
if you need it.
NDD female. Like, it can just put out a lot of damage.
Yeah, it can do all right. Huh. Yeah.
I mean, it always has the option for boosting its psychic or its expanding forces. Like, it's gonna hit hard if it can hit.
And Terra Fairy to boost the
Gleam.
Dazzling Gleams as well. Absolutely. Alrighty, what do we got next here? We've got matchup number 3. Pachow. The Old Town Orangaroos versus the Stockholm Electrowebs. The Grand Finals rematch. So I do remember my prediction for this one, which was that I think Jordan will win, but I think if Prime Sparks plays the coach and not the team, I think Prime Sparks has a good shot. Just got to get in Jordan's head.
God, these teams are just
They're sweet.
Loaded. Yeah. I love these
strong,
teams. The
strong
top team
stuff.
is just huge numbers, like some of the best Pokemon in the game. And then the bottom team is also some of the best Pokemon in the game.
Yeah, a lot of people excited about this one. Fun stuff. Both teams have been fun to watch. Multiple appearances on Weekly Heat from both. Prime Sparks been using, mostly these top 7 in some configuration, with the very occasional appearances by the other ones. Jordan, with an extremely diverse set of threats, brought most stuff multiple times.
It is huge that, like, when you're playing against this team that Jordan has, like, sometimes you have to, or you do just have to every time also consider that the 8th Pokemon can sweep your whole team. Like, the 9th Pokemon can sweep your whole team if it gets the right boosts. Like, that's scary, because there's usually only 3 or 4 things that can sweep your whole team, and Jordan's team has 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah, right. Zarude can do it. Lando can do it. Blastoise can do it. Our Valiant can certainly do it. Camerupt can do it. Oranguru can make any of the other ones do it. Depending on how things go, the Credilli can
not do it.
Just stop the game.
Sure.
And then eventually do it. Hydreigon certainly can. The ostrich, whose name escapes me, certainly can. Espathra, thank you. There's Lady 1,000 Pokemon. And then, yeah, I don't know how likely it is versus this team, but against some team, Revavroom definitely can. Whereas, Prime Sparks got a lot more concentrated power, right, in his in the Urshifu,
the top 3,
in the Roaring Moon, in the Metagross and Entei. Archeops, nice work if you can get it, but it dies to it really has half the HP you think it does, because once it's at 50%, it's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fast bulldoze if you want to do something with Metagross, but otherwise it's kind of like any of those other fast flying types that can do a one move and get hit hard.
Alrighty, let's see what done got brought.
Oh, it's a slow team other than that Zerora.
Yeah,
on Jordan's side.
On Jordan's side, yep. Hydreigon, decently, reasonably fast, but yeah, certainly a Trick Room focused match, right? We got, probably fake out Blastoise with Follow Me and some support, maybe a Scald or something like that.
No, it's a Shell Smash Blastoise.
Oh, you think it's Shell Smash?
No, not with this team comp. Not
I
even
also
close.
Think it's Shell Smash. And then we've got Oranguru, Credilli, and the Camel, Mega Camel. Prime Sparks, pretty much what we would have thought. No Amoonguss, which means wherever the safety goggles is on Jordan's team is
useless.
Just kind of a wasted item. Where do we think the safety goggles is? I think the safety goggles is on Hydreigon.
Yeah, I would think it's either on. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the Oranguru wants like a mental herb or something, but that would be one of my spots for it.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Probably mental herb on the Oranguru, particularly with a prankster taunt, right? You want to be able to do your thing.
A lot of possible taunts on the other side.
True, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
and they're all faster than Oranguru until the Trick Room goes up.
Yeah, this of course Urshifu Rapid Strike rather than
Wait, it is?
Yeah, it's not It's not dark, even though it shows it as dark on this.
Okay, I'm like,
on
that's
Team
definitely
Previews.
the dark one, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's not single strike. It always shows it as dark because there's only one sprite on actual cartridge
Yeah.
at Team Preview, so you don't know until. I mean, you can generally tell by team composition and stuff like that. Doesn't matter. So this is how Showdown does it. It just always shows the same one. But yeah, we got the Sable Eye, which we know is holding the Sable Knight, and then looks like maybe a Terra Normal Explosion Metagross and a Terra Normal Extreme Speed Entei, possibly, with both of these mons being Terra Normal here.
Yeah, it's not like they've got to like worry about ghost moves on the other side. So yeah, those have to be offensive Terras. It feels like.
Yep. Let's get it started here. All right, we got Blastoise, Hydreigon, and we've got.
I'm guessing we're setting up with this Hydreigon.
Quite possibly. We got Roaring Moon and Mega Gross here. Oh yeah, it's an explosion. It's got to be, right? Oh, we're just faking out. We're not gonna know. Not this turn. Yeah, fake out Tailwind. Jordan gets to do something.
I mean, he can kill this Metagross this turn, I feel like.
Quite possibly. Yep, Draco.
Oh, not with that.
And then Terra Blast. Oh, doesn't finish it off. And the explosion, Telepathy.
They're both dead, right? Oh, Sash, okay.
Down to Sash for the woof. Man.
So it just must not have had a better move for that Metagross than Draco Meteor, because Hydreigon has so many better moves for that Metagross.
Yeah, so it must be fake out Terra Blast, Follow Me, Protect, or something like that, with Terra Blast as the only attacking move, no water type move. Yeah, I don't know.
What's its Terra? Could it have done the damage?
Its Terra is Fairy.
Fairy. So that would have also been resisted, but it still would have been boosted, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been stab. Yeah. But, maybe Jordan was thinking, oh, it's a roll or something like that. But, yeah, surprising. Oh, it's also normal gem, which we see as the
Metagross
explodes.
Sure.
Yeah. But all right, let's start it back up here. So we still got the Tailwind. We're gonna do some switches, but yeah, it doesn't feel great to get Terra Normal Explosioned.
No,
feels great to do it.
How come that works? Why would knock off a Covert Cloak? Doesn't that
So
counter...
it's the same thing with like knocks off the item before it can get used if it's a healing item that would trigger and stuff like that.
Oh, like knocking off the Citrus Berry.
Yeah.
I guess.
So presumably it works the same way as that, and the berries that reduce damage
still get activated, but those are before anyway.
Right, but those happen before anyway, so I assume that is why it is that way, but I agree that it is weird. Oh, it's a primary effect. It's not a secondary. That's what the move does. So, okay.
Okay, then the damage should have been not working.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. I never thought... I guess knockoff doesn't get boosted by sheer force, does it?
That's true. It doesn't. Well, yeah, it doesn't.
So I guess that makes sense.
So Icy Wind finishes off the Hydreigon. Now at
oh no, the Credilli's slow.
Speed. Well, it was always slow, but it was in Tailwind, right? So
yeah.
So we're still in a 2v2 here. Zeraora can do some stuff versus these.
Oh, that's right.
mons.
It's not the dark type.
It's flying and dragon and dark. Yeah.
No, I mean the Urshifu. I keep thinking it's the dark type.
Oh, it's the dark type Urshifu. Gotcha. And yeah, this Urshifu just not going to be able to kill two mons here, and Jordan's going to close out this first game. Dang.
Yeah,
Well done
Zoro
to
just
Jordan.
moving faster. Yeah, that turn one seemed, or turn two, I guess, because it was a fake
Yeah.
out tailwind turn one. But the turn two, it seemed really scary.
Yeah, it seemed like Jordan was in a pretty rough position. I mean, not seemed like he was, but managed to play his way out of that one. Do some good switching, sacrificing the High Dragon, and then getting the Zerora again to take some KOs.
Which is just a broken
Dang.
Pokemon.
Well, there's a lot of broken Pokemon, so
Sure.
if everything is broken, nothing is. It all evens out again. Just
Sure.
ask Syndrome. All right, so what changes do we think need made by Prime Sparks for Game 2 here?
What?
Um,
Changes for Prime Sparks? Oh, that's
yeah,
right. They didn't win.
Prime Sparks lost. Yeah.
I still felt like they won after that turn two. Man, I don't know because their initial strategy felt really good, but the tailwind being up just was a huge problem.
Yeah,
Oh, I think
Tailwind.
not bringing the Credilli. Like that's there's my solution.
Prime Sparks' adjustment is for Jordan to not bring
Oh
Credilli.
shoot! It is really hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that that strategy did not work.
That ended the way it did. Yeah.
I don't. I don't know what the Entei has, so
Yeah, maybe Entei comes instead
maybe
of
Entei.
worse against Blastoise and the Camel, but
I mean, this
better
Urshifu
than
isn't getting. The Urshifu is not getting a lot of one shots, especially if Credilli's coming. So like, I realize it's your 35,000 point Pokemon, but like, it might not have a good matchup at all, and it's also outsped by the Zerora.
Weasley pointing out also they could just use Metagross as a Pokemon and not as an explosion button.
Sure, but I
Not
mean that explosion did
but
set them up huge.
yeah, and then needed to capitalize on it. Unlikely to work a second time, but so maybe that's the adjustment, right? You just threaten it but don't do it on the second time. But yeah, I mean I agree that like the Urshifu just doesn't feel super necessary here, and that maybe it should be Entei or Sableye in game 2 here replacing it.
Bad matchups into all those Pokemon. Except for Camerupt,
except for the Camel, right? Like, and it's pretty crucial to the Mega Camerupt matchup. So,
but even then, the first hit might burn it.
The Credilli's there with Stone Drain, and so let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if that Entei can do different things than the Urshifu.
All right. So we do have Sableye showing up the second time. So we've got Sableye, Gardevoir, plus 2 more. We haven't seen Oranguru in the lead for Jordan. There goes the Mental Herb. Imprison.
That's interesting.
That's an extremely high risk lead.
Wait, what?
For Prime Sparks.
Oh, it's Fairy. Okay.
Yeah, so taunt the Oranguru and Imprison.
Yeah, so basically you did nothing turn 1.
At the cost of turning off Oranguru.
For 1 turn.
For a turn, which means like if Oranguru just did Instruct here instead, kind of, like just get the Sableye dead.
And now
like
he can't get taunted.
That's a miserable start for Prime Sparks. It's just so passive and so punished for the passivity. Whoa. Okay, so we've got Entei as well. Flare Blitz doing big damage as it does. Icy Wind finishes off the Blastoise. So a much better turn 2 than turn 1. And we get the Oranguru switched out here. Mega Evolution not in Trick Room, so it's going to have to take some hits. Flare Blitz kills the Credilli. Icy Wind slows it down even more. Doesn't really care about that. Iron Head takes Gardevoir to Sash that we knew about. Rangaroo back in. Entei doing damage to itself. Double in. Yeah, now we're in a 2v1. And, oh, yeah. This one's over. Okay, so Urshifu is the fourth. Close combat. Interesting rather than just... I don't know. I don't know what goes wrong with close combat that would mean the Surging Strikes is necessarily better. Like, either one is going to kill with the double up, but whoa, that's...
Yeah, I mean, the Imprison turn 1...
passive.
It did shut off the Oranguru, though.
Well, it didn't. It just instructed anyway.
Sorry, it shut off the Trick Room.
Sure. I guess it shut it off as an option turn 2, right?
Right. Which, in turn, what it shut off was the Camerupt. Like, the Imprison didn't shut off the Oranguru, it shut off the Camerupt.
The ability for the Camerupt to go first. Yeah. So there we go. Big adjustments from Prime Sparks Game 2 there. Adjustments for Jordan as well, right? No Hydreigon, no Zeraora. Brought the Oranguru and the Camel instead. But yeah, Sableye and Entei. Entei just doing huge damage. Terra-type, terraing into normal, mostly just for the... I guess, if like the Credilli had a rock move, but like it never actually got to do anything. So, Camerupt, Earth Power probably still kills it because of all the Flare Blitz self-damage it's doing anyway. I don't know, but
so
we're at 1-1 here.
Metagross was their problem, and they just switched it for the Entei. I mean, hey, it worked.
All right, let's see what changes each coach makes in game 3 rather. The turn 1 still wild to me, Taunt and Imprison on that first turn. But
yeah, and it's very odd because also, like, if that's a follow me, then Imprison doesn't target, does it? It's like on yourself.
Correct.
Okay, so just the taunt would go his way, and actually nothing would change. So yeah, just the Blastoise does damage. Yeah, it's a weird turn 1 for both players. It felt like.
Imprison loses a lot of its utility once Jordan knows about it, right? Because
for sure,
dies to everything, and so you just have something to finish off the Focus Sash, and then you're not that worried about it, right? You just double attack into it with an Instructor, something like that. If that happens again, but let's see what changes happen here. So we got Zeraora and Hydreigon again. So Jordan going back to a game 1 plan a little bit here. We get a light screen.
Assuming we're tailwinding.
Ooh, all right. I'm gonna slow this
not.
down a little bit. So we get Bulk Up on the Zeraora and Draco Meteor into a light screen, but and it misses. Brutal.
Into a Protect, essentially.
Oh man. Crit and burn. Oh, I'm sure that tilted off Jordan for sure. Crit and burn to just ignore the defense boost and neuter the attack boost of Bulk Up.
Yeah,
oof.
That makes the Terra Fire better than Terra Water.
Yeah. Oh, we got the Lumberry. We got the Lumberry. Jordan says, I will not be defeated by random bullshit. I will not be defeated by random bullshit.
I do love that it was one tick of the next thing.
Yes, yeah. Alrighty. So get... Oh no. Lock him into Bulk Up. You're not locked in here with me.
Gosh, and... Oh, no.
And a
That's rough too.
great switch
So
in. Dang.
we could have had a tailwind at some point. We could have gone for any other moves at some point, and instead we missed and immuned on that
Oh man.
Hydreigon.
All right, so I don't have the chat visible on the screen, but here, let me
Cool.
just let me look. Jordan said after the encore, Jordan said cool, and Prime Spark says sorry, your dislike makes it effective. I mean, that is what I said, right? Like, play the coach, not the team.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he's only done damage one turn, correct? And Jordan's team feels neutered right now.
Yes. It's
I mean
not
things are
in
better now.
like Jordan's not in a terrible position, just awkward one.
No, this light scream is really good right now, though.
Yeah, light screen is nice. Prankster is gone, right? It's Magic Bounce now, but
Yes.
it's bulkier now as well. So Moonblast, oof, down to Sash. What a switch! That was a great switch in by Prime Sparks to get that Gardevoir in.
Please tell me it's not trying to set up and it's just going for something.
It's Haunted. Oh man, predicting a switch and not getting it.
Did we miss the Hydreigon on the Icy Wind or no?
We didn't.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, predicting a switch that doesn't happen is rough. Tickle, minus attack, minus defense.
Okay, good. We did go for an attack.
Ironhead. Oh, okay. So it's Ironhead. This is a mixed set as well. We get that Gardevoir dead. Encored into Ironhead. Not going to do much to the Sableye. It's extremely
And it's not going to do anything to Entei or Urshifu or Metagross. So, yeah. The rough encore.
Yeah, Urshifu protecting. I feel like Jordan has to have predicted that Urshifu to protect here and is going to double target the Entei. But, you know, the Entei is going to get to attack this Camel first. You can play rough. Ooh, into not much damage here. Okay, so yeah, it was a double target, but not necessarily predicting the switch there.
Okay, but the Entei should die to this Plasma Fist, right?
Well, not if it Terranormal Extreme Speeds.
Nope.
Dang.
And now there's almost no offense left on Jordan's side. Just the camera up that dies in one turn.
Yeah, it's going to have to protect and yeah. Extreme Speed just kills it. Kills the monkey before it can set Trick Room.
Oh.
Aqua Jet as the fourth move on
Well,
Urshifu.
yeah, he didn't want to get outfed by it.
Close it out. Dang.
That was a good series of adjustments from game one.
That was certainly a match we watched. All right, what do we got here? We saw all 6 Mons out of Jordan.
Oh my gosh! Okay, that's ridiculous.
I was right. Safety goggles on the blast. Oh no, I said safety goggles on the Hydreigon. I was wrong. But
the Hydreigon could have killed that Metagross before it exploded. I'm so mad.
well, it was a double in anyway. It was Draco Meteor and Terra Blast, and but the blast. You're saying the Blastoise could have with Surf instead.
No, the Dark Pulse.
Oh, my assumption is that is a calculation that Jordan did. That Draco Meteor is a better
Terra
choice,
kills.
even with super effective. And that's definitely true because it had Terra Normal. Like Jordan didn't know that it would have, but in the case where it
oh, that's true.
Yeah, it was normal type anyway. So Draco Meteor gonna do more just because it's a stronger move. But having the Surf there and not,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
breaks Hydreigon's Sash, right? Like, so kind of locked into Terra Blast and hope it gets there. But
I love the Torrent. What is its hidden ability?
Rain Dish heals in the rain.
Yeah.
And not super relevant. In
Not
either
shell
way.
armor or something.
Yeah, no, it's not shell armor. Um, pretty much everything else we saw. Barrier we didn't see. Uh, the less well distributed reflect. The Terra Normal was turn 1, and the Draco was on turn 2. So there we go.
Oh,
I got to the right answer, but forgot the timing of it.
Yeah, I'm just talking about nothing then.
Thanks, yeah. And then we've got on Prime Sparks' team here, we've got the booster speed on Roaring Moon, knock off acrobatics, tailwind, protect, terra flying, pretty standard stuff. It was
your
banded
favorite Pokemon
Entei.
did work.
I mean, this is cruel. Encore, light screen, tickle, taunt. We did see all 4 moves throughout the.
Oh yeah,
throughout that.
I think we saw all 4 in Game 3.
Yeah, I don't know
definitely.
if we saw taunt.
We definitely did.
Oh, okay. Well, Barrier is Iron Defense. That's right, not Reflect.
I was thinking that Barrier was only for you.
Yes, yeah, it's a boost defense, not a.
It's acid armor. Like, I think that the Credilli might get all 3 of those moves.
Yeah. So the Trick Room that we never saw but assumed was there because of the Imprison. Giga Impact as another option, and 2 fire moves, 2 normal moves, Choice Band.
Yeah. Terra Normal.
This is.
I mean, if you can have something
cool.
like, I guess if you can have like an Entei that can just come to a battle and you can click normal and fire moves, this is a great set. Like, this is a great
totally.
Pokemon. Sometimes Entei doesn't feel like a great Pokemon, but when you can do that, it does.
Yeah, I've never had Entei in a draft, but I have always been impressed by it.
It has a lot of stats. They're just weirdly
stuff.
distributed for a fire type, usually.
Yeah. Papa saying, if you're going to run no attacks, do it on your Prankster Magic Bounce Abomination. Yeah, this is... I mean, this is the set that is targeting Jordan every bit as much as it's targeting Jordan's team, right?
Yeah.
Tickle, Taunt, Encore, and then Light Screen, because there's no
I love
physical. I mean, it was Zeraora, but
yeah, no, they saw the Iron Head and they were like, "Oh, okay, tickle." Like, like it's brutal. Who sees that coming against the Mega Cam?
Yeah, well done to Prime Sparks. Got the W there and took it to 3 games and won. All right, last one we're gonna watch here. Let's get the let's see this matchup up here.
I saw some interesting Pokemon on that team preview.
Pachow. All right, we got the Phoenix Flinchers versus the Snow Point. 3 Mons did all their attacking the whole season. It was like all Spectrier, Heatran, and Mega Salamence in terms of damage on the season.
You look at that team, and those 3 Pokemon can do enough damage.
Oh, yeah, totally. And yet there's still other stuff, right? Aqua Tauros, reasonable. Contrary, Lurantis, if you can get it going. Huge power, Diggersby.
I mean, Xurkitree does damage sometimes.
Yeah, pair it with your Tailwind. Xurkitree can, Terra Electric Thunderbolt and kill anything except Mudsdale. Yeah. But, versus Poppin's team of just miserable, efficient, broad, useful Mons that are all great in a variety of scenarios. Unsurprisingly, the number 1 seed in his division. And
yes, and I did enjoy watching the reasoning for each of those picks too.
Oh yeah, the draft video was very fun for Poppin. And yeah, so
Each thought had a purpose.
is it going to be the reliable and unpredictable Phoenix Suns, or the predictable but also very reliable Snow Point Capybaras?
It feels like Poppin's team can like turn the corner maybe if they can get past the like ridiculous onslaught of Spectre, Heatran, and Salamence. But that is a tough task.
All right. Oh, we do have the Diggersby. Okay. We have not had much Diggersby this season, but good into a lot of these Pokemon, right? We've got the Neoligo, Jirachi, Charizard X.
Oh, it's X. Okay.
Yeah, it's Zard X. A nice bring for this week. Hasn't been super impactful on the season, but get it in the tailwind and can definitely do some stuff. And then, we've got the 3 killers, a couple of good supports, and a tech piece for the week. On Poppin's side, we've got the miserable monster that is Jirachi. We've got the super reliable Mudsdale and Moltres, better Moltres, as Poppin calls it. And then we've got his reliable damage dealers in Charizard X, the cleanup Mon, Neoligo, the kill 2 things and die Mon, and Azumarill. Huge power on both sides. So there you go.
Yeah, he's got both of the better Moltres on his team.
Who's the other better Moltres?
Charizard.
Zardex.
Well, I mean, right now it's just a Moltres.
Oh, you're saying because it's fire flying and Sure. I wonder, regular Charizard or regular Moltres, who's better? I think it's actually closer than you are implying it to be.
The Charizard gets so many good moves, though.
Yeah, but Moltres gets all the moves it needs.
Yeah, I guess.
So, I don't know. Sound off in the comments. Who's better, regular Charizard or regular Moltres? Let us know. But that's not where we're going to find out here. We're going to find out who's better, Forest or Poppin.
I'm betting Diggersby does not come to this match. I hope I get proven wrong right now. Okay.
I don't know. It's certainly possible. All right. Oh, let me slow this down here. Okay. So we get the Tailwind set up and an Eruption. So who cares about Follow Me? Terra Dragon to not just die.
Okay. I was like, how did that thing even survive? But it resisted it. Got it.
Yeah. And that's definitely a calculation that we've made to live the +1 Meteor Beam here out of Neoligo.
This is gonna get terrifying if it gets a kill. It's already +1.
Agreed. So Eruption not looking great here, turn 2.
No.
Now that it's at 13%, presumably there's a Heat Wave or a Flamethrower as well.
Earth Power's looking great.
Earth Power, great if it's there. Quite likely. Illumise probably wants to get out of there, although maybe not. We'll see. All right, so we're going to get the Haunts in. Follow Me. Illumise, Struggle Bug, another spread move. We don't care about Follow Me in this house. Power Gem, so the Illumise lives.
Yeah, living because of that Struggle Bug. That was great.
Oh, this is going to be brutal. We're just going to Snarl and Struggle Bug forever here. Dang. Oh, we got a Throat Spray to boost the Spectre's attack. Yep, Struggle Bug.
So this kills next turn now, I think. Well, not on the Jirachi.
Power Jam, yep. Killing the Illumise. Jirachi going to do... it Follow Me, right? Or no, okay, we're setting Trick Room.
It still got the special attack boost, even though it was -2. Is that how that works?
What do you mean it's still got the special attack?
So
it got... no, that was not a Beast Boost. That was a Throat Spray. That was a Throat Spray boost.
No, not on that. On the Beast Boost.
Oh.
The actual Beast Boost.
Yeah, because it was at -2, right? Struggle Bug and Snarl last turn both drop its special attack. And
Yeah, I
then
just didn't think that it would raise its special attack if its special attack is
it checks.
half its normal stats. It
No,
checks
Beast
its
Boost check base
unaffected
stats.
stats. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, not current stats. I see what you mean now. All right, so we get the Trick Room up. Flash Cannon doing 0. Power Gem doing pretty close to 0. And Snarl just keeping things rolling here.
Is this whole team special attackers? No, there's 2 physical attackers that they just not bring them? 3.
I mean, at least one of them got brought, but Jirachi, not always a special attacker. Like that, just
true. Usually
Forrest getting lucky on it this week. But yeah, Power Gem still not killing it. Now we get Shadow Ball. Ooh, not getting the KO though.
No, nothing is killing this Jirachi or the
Kills
Nilago.
the Heatran. Power Gem. Spectre lives on 1. Training Kiss kills the Jirachi. Back up to 14. And we can... we're probably going to get a Protect out of this Spectre next turn. Probably Protect out of both because we saw the Protect already.
You can't let that...
Oh, no Megas. Or no Protects. So we just Mega to live. Power Gem kills the Spectre. Salament's going to kill the Neoligo, I assume. Yep. Oh, double edge into the Azumarill.
Oh, and it didn't kill it.
And kill itself. Dang. Whoa. So, another one where it felt like Forrest was ahead basically the whole time. And then it was over and Poppin had won.
Yeah, it didn't feel close the whole time. Like, they just were beating down all those Pokemon.
Crazy. And then Poppin's like, okay, yeah, now my Jirachi dies, Azumarill comes in, and now I'm just winning.
Yeah, if the Pokemon just never die, I guess it doesn't matter if you neuter them. Like,
yeah, crazy.
Like that Nilago stayed on the battle from turn 1, right?
From turn 1.
And it was like it was
the
down
Salament's
to half.
Not getting the KO there is rough, but I mean it's gonna die to the double edge recoil anyway.
Yeah,
so,
and then you still got to deal with 2 more Pokemon.
Yeah, I surprised not to. So that tells me Spectre probably doesn't have Protect, but we did see Protect out of the Salamence, so I'm surprised it wasn't used to just get out of this Trick Room and at least get to do something on its own, on his own terms once the Trick Room was over. But we've got another game to watch. Somebody hitting their door lock on their car over and over again outside. I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but it's beep 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 beep, and it's very annoying.
So I wonder if the Tailwind turn 1 is not necessary. If instead they can bring something else like a Mr. Mime
And set up like a light screen or something like that, or
even Follow Me or Fake Out.
Yeah, Follow Me or right? Fake Out and help. I don't think it gets Follow Me, but it gets.
And just let the Heatran do more for 2 turns instead of 1.
Yeah, it could be. Let's see. All right, so we get a Mudsdale, and we get a Galarian Moltres on Poppin's side, and we get the Spectre and Mr. Mime on Forest's side. Fake out the Moltres.
Sure.
Snarl, get its boost.
The Moltres already being at -1.
Yeah. Well, presumably it's going to trigger Berserk at some point and get a boost, but even so. Great call on the Mr. Mime coming in there, game 2. Spectre, Terra Fairy now. Here in turn 2, we get a Follow Me. Oh yeah, it does get Follow Me. Huge Draining Kiss. Dang.
But this Berserk is fine because it was already minus.
And no Citrus Berry either. So we're not going up above 50% to get a second Berserk here. Moltres has something else going on for it. High horsepower, not going to kill the Mr. Mime. It's going to get to do one more thing here. If that protect is predicted,
Oh, it was
huge for Forest.
Yeah, didn't Draining Kiss.
And now, now it's going to be able to Draining Kiss into the Moltres here, finish it off, get another Beast boost or another Grimnay boost, and heal itself up to basically full, if not actually full. This Mudsdale not going to be able to kill it in one hit.
No, it can come close though, but does it have? It has Focus Sash though, right?
Yeah, so we got Inner Focus. It had Throat Spray.
Oh, that's right. It got
already used. That's why it's at +1 already. Yep. So, we went with the. Okay. So Salamence faster. Once it's Mega Salamence.
Sure.
So kills the Moltres before the Spectre does. Spectre Shadow Ball into the Mudsdale. Just barely doesn't kill. Heavy Slam, does kill it because it's Terra Fairy.
That was probably more total damage though, right? The Salamence probably does less to the Mudsdale than the...
Quite possibly, yeah. And we got the mixed with a Hyper Voice here, finishes off the Mudsdale. Return the one move.
Come to the battle.
Yeah, it did. The one move that I think it's like good that they got rid of it when they cut a bunch of moves, because it's just the best choice in the vast majority of the situations where you would want a strong normal type move, and it's much more interesting to have things like Double Edge versus Body Slam versus just stuff like that instead. It's just better that way. So Return can stay gone. Everything else, bring them all back. I love all those weird moves. And then we got Jirachi by itself. Not great there. Okay, so we got Crunch. So we now know the whole Salamence set. And high horsepower going to kill it. Crit.
Yeah, no choices or anything. Just
get it dead. All right, so Forest, a pretty convincing game 2 with some adjustments here, right? We don't need the Illumise. Bring a more relevant support to the matchup.
Also didn't need the Heatran.
Spectre as a good special damage dealer, and then have some mons to clean up here in the form of Salamence and Diggersby. Now, Hidden Power is good. Weasley, you're wrong. But it's okay. People are allowed to be wrong about stuff like that.
Hidden Power is a lot more niche than it was.
Well, I mean, it's not. We banned it because we're a league of cowards. So it's the one banned move. Exist. Yeah, it's the one banned move in.
That's silly.
Yeah, in our Nat Dex which is just fan fiction already. Because all the Pokemon aren't in the game, and all the other moves
are all illegal.
Let them in. Yeah, this is all nonsense. Everybody who voted to ban Hidden Power is a coward.
It's not even a scary move.
I know.
Just an okay move sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine. And we have Terra, so you can Terra out of your 4x weakness if you're that worried about it. Because it's just like a good coverage move for special mons that don't have tons of options. I don't know. It's fine. I will not ever stop calling people cowards for banning it, but it's pretty low stakes and it's fine. Because I don't think it would have made a huge difference to the league and to the course of the season anyway. But we got one last battle to watch here tonight. We'll see if Hidden Power would have been the difference maker or not.
the Hidden Power Ghost to take out the Spectre earlier. I don't know. Hidden Power Ice for the Salamence. Okay, yeah, the Nihilago does seem good into what Forest did last game.
Agreed. So we get the fake out here again on the Moltres. We already know that's going to work. Both at -1. Spectre up to +1. Meteor Beam to get back to neutral. Does 60%. We get a switch out. Okay.
Get to go before everything.
It's gonna, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, nothing
But
else moves.
yeah, Draining Kiss. Oh, we're going too fast here. Let's slow this down. All right, so we get the Draining Kiss into the Protect on turn 2 here this time. Papa's not going to let that happen twice in a row. Do some switch in here. So Power Herb used. Meteor Beam, now a 2-turn move. Probably not going to get clicked here. We've got Power Gem as well for a rock type special move. And Sludge Bomb I think we saw as well. Sludge Bomb, obviously the move choice into the Spectre, but it's going to get to do something else. Probably two somethings. Because
depends on what this mime is going to do here.
Like, I mean, I assume it's going to...
Just following me.
Follow me. Yeah. Shadow Ball for 40%. Heavy Slam.
Here, right?
No, because this was a switch. So it gets to... Oh, nice. We get a Helping Hand here. Shadow Ball. Oh, doesn't get the KO, though. That's rough. Hate to see that if you're Forest. Love it if you're Poppin'. So we get a Beast Boost on the Nihilego. Heavy Slam finishes off a Spectre, and we're in a 2v4 here with a +1 Nihilego here, which is rough.
I don't think the Diggersby can do it into 4.
No, pretty unlikely. Salamence going to get to go first. Hyper Voice not finishing off the Nihilego is rough. D-Gleam crit onto the Rabbit. Citrus back up to 71%. Ooh, Citrus there. That tells me probably Belly Drum. So return Belly Drum, High Horsepower, Protect, probably the whole set.
Does it get? It doesn't get Attack or Sucker Punch.
It does get Quick Attack. So maybe no Protect, but Aqua Jet outspeed.
Azumarill's faster.
Dead.
Which you never say.
Yeah, not necessarily faster though. Happened to be faster, or doesn't have Quick Attack. Okay. Yeah. So now, Salamence in a rough position here. Double Edge. Yeah, died of its own Double Edge. And Frustration and Return are identical from a competitive standpoint. And anything I say about Return also applies to Frustration. Oof. So close it out with the Double Edge to die to your own damage. Poppin wins that one 2-0 in 3 games. And fun one to watch. Like the adjustments for game 2 and game 3 out of Forest. And I like the we don't need no Jirachi that Poppin went for here in game 3.
It made a huge difference this time on the
bring the good mons.
On the Protect from Moltres this time, they didn't read it and attack the Muckdale instead. Made a huge difference.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely makes a difference. And the Azumarill, they're having the Aqua Jet to handle this Diggersby pretty nice. Because Quick Attack would not have killed the Azumarill back, so it would have still got to take it out. And that puts Poppin in a very strong position to just finish off this game on that last turn, and Forest agrees and essentially concedes by double edging. Didn't quite get the one more KO, but so we've got our first 4 victors here. We've got let's take a quick look at the foot team here.
It got the one last KO. It killed itself.
It killed itself. Sure, yeah, absolutely. So saw everything except the Charizard. Nothing particularly surprising on the Charizard. Terra Fairy's kind of fun. Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Protect, and Dragon Claw.
These names are great.
Oh yeah, Poppin's nicknames this season were great. If you go to stake.com, you get warnings like this website is trying to steal your shit. Don't go to this website type stuff. At Grok, is this true? Because it's at X. Love a pun there. The Cooler Moltres, I think, is probably the sleeper best nickname for on Poppin's team. Mommy
I like
Peekaboo, Jovial Mary.
I liked Happy on the Muzdale.
Yeah, happy the Muzdale. Yeah, absolutely. Anything else crazy? I mean, special Jirachi, kind of fun, right? Multiple Intimidators on Forest's team.
Yeah, but the true
Yeah.
intimidator was Snarl though.
Yeah. Low kick, kind of fun. What would low kick have been
Heatran.
particularly
Oh,
effective
but
into?
no, never mind. Sorry, it's a Mudsdale.
Uh,
You're not using low kick on the Heatran. You're using
no,
high
low kick.
horsepower.
Low kick is not relative to. Because it has high horsepower
Because it
for
has
Heatran.
ground moves.
Yeah, because it has ground moves. We've got.
Oh, it kills the Orthworm.
Yeah, it kills the Orthworm. It gives something super effective against Diggersby.
You can't use ground moves on the Orthworm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What do we got here for Forest? So Heatran was Specs, which explains the switch out rather than hit a different
rather
move.
than switching to Earth Power.
Yeah. Covert Cloak we never saw, but kind of assumed in that first game. Return, Quick Attack, High Horsepower, Protect. Okay, so it was just Citrus Berry for longevity. No Belly Drum on the Diggersby. And then Double Edge Hyper Voice. Love this was a pretty common Mega Salamence set for
the crunch is a little bit different, but
when Salamensite was knocking around, you saw a lot of mixed Mega Salamence.
you saw a lot of mixed
Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime probably Forest's MVP of the set.
Yeah, that and Spectrator really, really did work in game 2, and then Spectrator did a lot of work in every game.
Yeah, absolutely. As it always does. Maybe it doesn't get Belly Drum. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm making it up. But in my brain,
it has
does.
to. Look at the
it
belly.
Seems like it should. Look at how it puts its hands on its belly. It should have Belly Drum.
That's like a sure sign that Pokemon gave it Belly Drum.
Alrighty. So that locks us up here. The first 4 complete, and we've got 4 more. 3 of which have been played. Heaven Camo has been played. RJ Ray has been played, and Jace Braff has been played. Sly Boy is supposed to play this evening, so hopefully we'll get something going for them this evening. They can send their match to me. Sly was in here earlier, but hasn't had much to say for a long time, so probably not anymore. Hopefully they're playing that match. And then tune in tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Time. That's 10:30 UTC. For me and Electric, we're going to watch these other 4 matches and just chop it up for like an hour and a half or so. We'll see how these matches go. You got any parting words of wisdom for the fans, Mike, before we go?
No, I just want to make my predictions. I think that we're getting a win from Heaven.
We can look at them real quick. Here, you can look at the teams real quick if you want.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I've liked Heaven's team the whole time. I have really loved that camo team also. But I think we're going to get Red Jolteon winning.
Okay, Red Jolteon here. Braff Jace.
Oh man, that Mega Gengar is so
No
good.
love for Mega Gengar. You said so good?
Yes.
You're the only one that likes it in the whole world. It's absolutely been the fraud of the season. Yeah.
I don't care.
Overall first pick. Has like a 10% win rate or something like that. But
every time I see Mega Gengar, it's sweet.
All right, so you pick Jace, and then Sly versus your boy. What do you got here?
This is. I like almost all the Pokemon on your boy better, but I think that the Pokemon on Sly's team are better.
All right, so we're going with Sly here.
Going with Sly.
All right. Rock and roll.
Plus, I know it's not last season, but how can you bet against a Lycanroc?
True. Excellent. My parting words of wisdom. Update your computers, everybody. Working on updates.
Oh my God.
0%. Don't turn off your computer.
Yeah, no kidding. No, don't
Alrighty,
turn
everybody.
on your camera is the problem.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that was the problem. Mike turned on his camera on Discord, and everything stopped working. That was
Everything
the
broke.
real. That was the real problem. But awesome. All right, everybody. We love you very much. Enjoy your evenings, and